Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. I am just saying good day to you. This is Adisa, the Alpha Empath, and I have a small, little, powerful message to deliver to you guys today. Now, if you're watching me live, I need you to go ahead and say good morning to me. I absolutely love when people say good morning to me, good evening to me, good afternoon to me. If you're not watching this live, go ahead and hit replay so I will know that my content is valuable to you. I need to know that shit. I got tired of y'all sitting up here watching me and not saying nothing. That's why I stopped doing my damn videos. And then as soon as I stopped doing them, my inbox is loaded with people telling me, please do your videos. Please do your videos. And I'm like, bitch, where the fuck you done came from? I ain't never even heard of you. I ain't never even seen you. And then you have the audacity to be in my inbox. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Let me give you guys a powerful message. Spirit revealed something to me that's going to really, really help you if you are raising empathic children or if you're an empath yourself. Here's the first thing that you need to understand. Listen, empathic people are volunteer souls. They're volunteer spirits that signed up, had a sacred contract to go through what we went through. It wasn't by accident. It was on purpose. You see, when spirit decides to incarnate here in this game called earth or this game called life, it really is a traumatic spiritual experience. You want to talk about the trauma you done went through in your little 3D body? Let's talk about the trauma your spirit went through when it manifested and it incarnated on this bullshit ass planet. Let's talk about that shit, okay? So when before I had my son Yakin, Yakin was promised to me intuitively through spirit when I was around 16 or 17 years of age. I knew that I was going to have a son, and I knew that that son was going to be completely different than my other children. I just knew. I don't know how I knew, but I knew. And I knew that once this child got here, this child would not really be going to public school. I knew that they wouldn't really be going to daycare. I knew that this child was going to have, it was going to need to be sheltered because of the type of spirit that they are in. You see, when a spirit comes here, a prime condition is for it to be placed in an environment that is harmonious so the spirit can remember who it is before it is thrust out into the world. Now, see, when we get down here, we start forgetting our assignment. So it is very crucial that mothers shelter their children. I know what you're saying. You're like, no, Adisa, we don't want to shelter these babies. We don't want to do none of this shit. I am telling you, when you have an empathic child or when you have a spirit, and you mothers know when you had them different children, y'all be knowing, don't play dumb. Do not play dumb with me. You know, okay? So when you have that special child, that star seed, that indigo child, that empathic child, you need to understand, do not thirst that child out. Don't thrust them out there on people. Don't do that. Give them some time to cement who they are spiritually. Give them some time to cement their assignment, just like the Virgin Mary. I don't believe she was no virgin. That's neither here or there. I think she was creeping, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. What we do want to talk about is how she raised her son Joshua, how she sheltered him, how she protected him, how she hid him. She hid him until he was ready. The reason why that needed to be done, Abraham Lincoln's mom did the same thing. Barack Obama's mom did the same fucking thing. They understand that these children have to remember their assignment. And you cannot remember your assignment when you are thrust into these schools, thrust into these daycares, thrust into these institutions. You cannot remember your fucking assignment. So all these people in this world are running around here, have forgotten who they are, forgotten who their assignment, forgot what they came here to bring. They have forgotten all of that. So then cosmic knowledge says, let's send in more people that are more in tune, with who these people's inner self is. You see, we are all supposed to be living from the inside out, but most of us are living from the outside in. When we are living from the outside in, I don't care if you have $19 billion, you are in your own personal hell. Living from the outside in means that you have forgotten who you are, what your assignment is, and you let this 3D reality enforce its nature upon you. You were groomed in the image of the world instead of being groomed in the image of the inside divinity that lives within you. I hope that I'm making sense. Please, can somebody please help me see if I'm making sense? I don't even know. But you have to be groomed from the inside out. That is the way to happiness. I swear to you, it is. Oh my God. Oh my God. But because we've forgotten that, collective consciousness started bringing in more souls that could put you back in tune to what you really, really feel, and can put you back in tune with your spiritual connection instead of your ego connection. Ego is what the soul has to develop in order to survive this 3D reality, but it is not the soul, and it definitely ain't the fucking spirit. It is just a mask that is needed. Let me repeat that. It is needed to kind of put like sunglasses. Think of it like that. Remember when Neo is in the Matrix and Agent Smith is in the Matrix and they all have on their sunglasses? This is their blocker. This is their blocker saying, I'm not going to let you see the purity of my soul, because that's how I stay who I am. I don't want the rays or the light from the outside in to influence the light within. So I'm putting on these fucking shades. I'm hoping you're able to understand this. So the ego is supposed to be shading you and protecting who you originally are. But instead of doing that, people have decided that they are the ego. They have decided and they have identified with the mask. So empaths come in and they say, hey, I know you don't understand this, but you are not the mask that you are living. You are not the role that you are playing. You are the spirit within. So let me help you understand what this spirit, what this soul is feeling, so I can help reconnect you with that. That's what empaths do. Empaths are here to reconnect you back to your heart chakra. That's what they do. They are here to connect you back with your sacral chakra. Because there can be no mask in the sacral chakra. There can be no mask in the heart chakra. But as I said, you do need a mask. You do need to have on these fucking shades. But you are not the shades. The shades are just an accessory. See, I call my shades my hater blockers. My ego. See, when my ego was controlling my divinity, I called myself Tiffany. That is what I called myself. But then when I made the conscious decision, when I said I am sick of this shit, when I said I'm tired of all of that, I said, let me connect myself back to my spirit. And the way that it happened, I'll be honest with you, it happened through a near-death experience. That's literally how it happened. And for most people, it happens through maybe like a very traumatic divorce, the loss of a child, near-death experience, a breakup. It happens through some type of life-changing something that is going to crack or break asunder the mask of the ego. Because once the ego is broken, you stop identifying with it, and then the light is able to seep in and touch your spirit and touch your soul again. And then you start living life from the inside out. Empaths. Now, y'all know I call myself the alpha empath. If you one of them empaths talking about, how do I stop being an empath? I don't want to talk to you. I really don't. I really don't. You are one of those people that's like, I'm here to help heal the chakra, the heart chakra of the planet, heal the heart chakra of collective consciousness, but I'm on strike. Fuck the heart. Nah, I'm not really. You go and work your shit out. You go and work your shit out. I am here for the empaths that have remembered their divine assignment, that are called to open some type of empathic business so they can spend all of their energy making money and helping the heart chakra of this planet heal. That is who I'm here for. I am here to lead those people. And for those people, because the gift or the gene of empathy is actually genetically passed down, if you have those children, I am asking you, and you know them, them goddamn children be weird as fuck. Y'all know who I'm talking about. They be weird. They come out the womb looking at you all strange and shit. I don't know. I can't describe it. All I know is I had them, so I know how they look. And if you got them, they say weird shit to you like, you wasn't my mama. You're not my first mama. My other mama was back in heaven. And then I just came here and decided to let you be my mama. How I know do they say weird shit like that? because it was said to me. That's how I know. And I'm telling you, if I ever find that heifer that's my son's real mama, I'm going to bust her in the throat. I'm telling her right now, I'm the real mama. But that's neither here nor there. I'm asking you, empathic people, protect your empathic children. Allow them to cement and know who they are before they are thirst. What word am I trying? Thrust. That thirst, thrust, all of it. I like all of it. But before you thrust them out into this machine, this matrix that tries to conform your spirit to the image of the world, make sure that they know who they are first, and make sure that the home environment is safe. An empathic or a star seed or an indigo child, they need a calm environment. They have to have that. So if you are a single mom and you talking about I'm going to get my hoe on, and you know that you have a star seed, an indigo, an empathic child, no, sit your hoe ass down, because I think there is a time in the season to hoe. There is. But don't you be bringing somebody into that household that's going to make that child feel unsafe. If anybody knows me and has met my son, Yakim, I will tell anybody, I raised my son different, because I'm not raising a slave. I'm not raising a slave. I'm raising a leader. That is what I'm raising. So my son has a voice in this house. And before I allow people to enter this house, especially men, and this is why men don't come over to my house, if my son doesn't approve of them, they don't get to come in. Because I'll be damned if you feel comfortable in my house and my son don't. I'll be damned if that happened. And if he say something like, Mama, I don't want them in this house, they ain't coming. Period. Period. They just not. And I know some people, somebody stupid, some stupid heifer tried to say, well, you making your son your husband. Let me tell you something. A husband is easy to get. A husband is really easy to get. But when you know you have something special and you see the role of husband, they special. They really are. Husbands are awesome. They really, really are. But I know my assignment. And I have been blessed and gifted with the opportunity to guide and protect a new leader, a spiritual leader, the next spiritual leader. And I understand that. So I do it. When my spirit told me to get his ass out of school, I did that shit. When my spirit told me to take him to work with me, even though everybody was looking at me funny and I was a financial advisor, and I took my son on all of my appointments with me, they talked about me, but I was the number one agent in my office. You see, when you listen to divine intuition, when you listen to divine intellect, I'm telling you, your way is always going to be prosperous. Your way is always going to be happy. Your way is always going to be healthy. And when I say happy, I don't mean, oh, I never experience things that bring me down. No, that's part of the cycle of life. I understand that I can't evolve unless I go through that pattern. Now, I don't want my pattern to be all up and down like this. I don't want that. That's too much for me. I want it to be kind of like I want it to be like that. That's kind of like the waves of the ocean. I don't want that tsunami growth. But if you are committed to spiritual evolution, my group is called the Evolution of an Empath for a reason. I believe in constant evolution. The one thing that's going to be constant about me and most empaths, here's the one thing: we're going to constantly be spiritually evolving. We have to. That's part of our assignment. How are we going to increase the vibration of the heart chakra of everybody that is in collective consciousness if we don't evolve? We got to. And if you are an empath that has identified with your ego instead of the soul and the spirit within, I'm calling you back home and I'm telling you to take off the fucking mask. We're going to get you a new pair. But when we get you this new pair is going to be of service to you. It's kind of like learning how to tame your beast. Some of you guys are acting like the fucking beast. You're not the beast. The beast is your servant. My beast now serves me. Yours should do the same. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.